We're here with Frank Harris from Kahr Arms because Kahr's making a couple of major introductions here at the NRA show. Their new Gen 2 line. Frank, always good to see you, and always good to see the next step for Kahr here.
Absolutely. We have a whole new product line. We're calling it the Gen 2 Premium line, and we're introducing here at the NRA show in Nashville 8 new models, 2 different calibers, 4 new 9mm and 4 new 45s. So when you're ready, we'll go into it.
First, I want to just jump in and talk about the trigger.
Okay.
Your triggers have always been good. Your triggers have always been smooth, but your
Kahr
triggers have always been long.
They're famous for a very smooth double action only trigger.
Now this trigger is a revelation.
It is. It's awesome. It's about 1/8 of an inch shorter. It's got an integrated safety in there, and you got to feel it to believe it. I will highly recommend all of the people who listen to this video to go to their gun store when we start shipping these in June and July to check out the trigger. If you like the Kahr trigger, this trigger is gonna...
You know, it takes it up to the next level. I know, you know, Kahr has always been there from the very beginning on small carry guns. But this kind of takes it to the next generation of triggers that is just absolutely superb.
And that will be on all of the Gen 2 premium products. Will be our new short trigger with the integrated safety.
Let's start with the little guy right here.
Okay, we're going to start out, we're going to have this available starting in June and July, 9mm and 45 in a 3.5-inch barrel. We have a tactical rail on the bottom, the barcode on the side for the serial number. It will come standard with the True Glow TFX sights, which is a combination day night sight. It's a fiber optic trinium night sight. The one we're going to go with on our, I'll show our 4-inch model. So we have the 3.5-inch model, then we have the 4-inch model. This is the night sight. It's green with the white outline here, and this will come standard with this type of day-night sight, which it glows in the day and glows at night also.
I just want to put in a word on the 3.5 inches. One of the things that I like about this size gun is you actually can get a whole hand grip on it. So if you have to take a long shot with this gun, it's easier to take a long shot with a gun that you've got a grip on, a good solid grip,
and also
than if you don't.
And also, the other part of the Kahr design is there's no hammer, so the web of your hand is way up on the grip, so as you shoot the gun, instead of flipping up, it's going back. And that's another feature of the Kahr pistol. So this will be the 3.5-inch in the 9 and the 45 will be available this summer.
This summer. Moving along, this is the future. We all know it's the future.
The next one, what I'm going to do, Michael, is let's grab that one. Let's grab the 5-inch. The 5-inch model will, right away you can see it's 5 inches long. It's the biggest gun Kahr's ever made. We'll have slide serrations on the front. We will also have a mount for a loophole delta point reflex sight and the co-witness target sights.
That's great.
And this is going to be part of the Gen 2 premium line available in the 9mm and the 45. This one happens to be the 45. There you go.
Now we know that red dot sights on defensive pistols are a coming thing. You know, we've seen in the last couple of years, we've seen the trend start building steam. So Kahr's decided to step up the game a little bit. And say, hey, we know you're going to end up going to a red dot, or at least you want to try a red dot, and we're going to make that as easy for you as we can.
Exactly, and that's what we've done. Now this is showing the 5-inch with the red dot. Right over there on your left shoulder, this will be the top of the line in the Gen 2 Premium. This is the Kahr model with the 6-inch barrel, a compensated barrel, and we will ship this model with a loophole delta point sight in the box.
Delta points are just a perfect sight for this platform.
We chose a delta point for one thing. Like the Kahr products, they're 100% made in the USA, and it's got a nice thin profile. Our slide is very thin. The Kahrs are famous for having a thin profile, and that loophole delta point fits right on there.
I know you got some pro shooters working with you. You can tell that they've had a good impact on you here.
the boss, there's a lot of videos on YouTube with the boss, the owner of the company, shooting this gun and at 215 yards, hitting 7 out of 7.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Let's look a little bit at a shrunken eagle here. Marshall, we're going to roll over to this side here. We can put it on. Yep. Frank, what we've got here is the next generation of the baby Desert Eagle. This is the 3rd iteration of it. What's different?
All right, we have been selling, Magnum Research has been selling the baby Desert Eagle 2 for over 25 years. In those 25 years, there weren't a lot of changes. So we are now working with a new company that's making the baby Desert Eagle 3 for us, and they have accepted some of our suggestions, and we have a refined product here. First of all, we're going to have this available in 3 different calibers, 9s, 40s, and 45s. We'll have 2 frames, polymer and steel, and this will be coming out in the summertime. We'll start shipping in the May, June area. Some of the changes that we've done compared to the baby Desert Eagle 2, which many people love, is we made the slide slimmer. Yep. And look more like the big boy, the big brother,
it really does
the Desert
mimic
Eagle.
The Desert
yes,
Eagle,
exactly. We got that shape, we got this ridge up here. We also improved the look of the decocker safety, which is that decocker is an important thing to have. A lot of shooters like that. We improved the look, we made it easier to manipulate, and more importantly, we were able to slim it on the grip, and the grip completely covers the grip covers the frame, so we were able to take about 5 ounces off.
That's a lot.
So
that's
yes,
a meaningful amount of weight.
So
on the
this
gun.
is slimmer and lighter, and has a cleaner design and look than the baby Desert Eagle 2. And it will be available, like I said, starting in the summer. We also redefined the mag base so that it flows in with the grip. So it's got it, and it's got that famous Desert Eagle logo right there on the grip. And we will have, like I said, 9mm, 40 and 45 in 2 different barrel sizes. We'll have a 4.5 inch. That will be our full size, and then we'll have a 3.9 inch will be our subcompact size.
Now these are steel frame guns, but you haven't stopped there.
That's right. We also have a polymer frame, and here again, this happens to have an optional aftermarket Crimson Trace Railmaster on it, which it's a light and a laser. I'm not sure if they call it a Railmaster, but
something master.
Yes, this was the polymer frame. These will be available in May. Here again, 9mm and 40 in the polymer frame. The steel frame will be available in a 9, 40, and a 45. We have the 3-dot sights in the same 2 barrel lengths, 4.5 inch and 3.9 inch. They're shipped with 2 magazines, 11 round in the 40 and 16 round in the 9mm.
Excellent. And now I have to say, you know, fashion counts, really. Let's be honest. As they say in Steel Magnolias, the difference between man and the lower animals is the ability to accessorize. Frank?
Okay, this is
the ultimate accessory,
all
right?
Well, there's going to be 5 of these. The first one was Cheetah. This one is our second in the lineup, which we'll be shipping in a few months. This is a Cryptek Highlander water transfer print on a full-size Desert Eagle.
This weighs 44 Magnum, right?
Well, we're doing a 50 and a 44. And we do this just because we can. just to grab people's attention when a guy walks in and he has the regular black Desert Eagle, well, maybe he wants something with a Cryptek print on it.
If you could just get the ankle holster to match the Cryptek print.
And we did something very cool on this gun. We did black appointments to kind of bring that, highlight that Cryptek design.
This is one of the great classic guns.
And I've noticed some stores have a lot of Cryptek print on their clothing.
They do.
So hey, there you go.
Hey, you got to
match your
now,
vest.
What's the deal with this guy? This guy, it's light, which is not something you would typically say with the Desert Eagle.
Right.
But boy, look at it's skeletonized to bits here.
We're going to be causing a lot of people to drool because this won't be available till sometime at the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
So this is a sneak peak.
This is start saving.
Yeah, this is what we're calling the L5. It's got a 5-inch barrel. It's got an aluminum frame. The first time a Desert Eagle's been made with aluminum frame. And we did a number of different lightning cuts on it. Did we show them the front? This is to get the weight down. We have an aluminum frame, a steel barrel, carbon steel barrel, carbon steel slide. This is a 357. We'll do it in a 44 and a 50. And this will be available in certain states that will not allow us to sell our regular Desert Eagle because it weighs more than 50 ounces.
It's a ridiculous restriction, isn't it?
Yes, but hey, we found a way to do it. So this is what we're going to call the Desert Eagle L5, L for lightweight, 5 for 5-inch barrel.
Looks cool, actually.
Yes.
All the lightning cuts make it look pretty cool.
And also, the integral muzzle brake reduces that recoil,
I
so
imagine
it's a little easier to handle.
You're going to really appreciate the muzzle
Yeah,
brake,
you will. But this is going to be out in all 3 calibers towards the end of the year, and we're having a lot of fun with it. We had a lot of people who are saying, when is that coming out? Because I'm in this state and I can't buy a Desert Eagle anymore.
Oh, that's great.
So,
that's great. You know, one of the things I've always found fascinating about Kahr is that you're kind of yin and yang. You got the biggest gun, you got some of the littlest guns.
It's kind of weird the way that worked. Yeah, and we have a Thompson also. If you need a Tommy gun, we can help you out with that.
Or an M1 carbine.
There you go. We have an eclectic product line. We have the history part of the line, which we're planning to expand. We have the concealed carry part of the line, and then we have the big Desert Eagles.
Part of the line.
Yeah, there you go. It's a lot of fun.
I look forward to getting the next Gen gun.
Yes, sir.
I just want to tell you, everyday carry, CW9.
Thank you very much.